It was a diplomatic feat to make the custodians open their lands for private corporations, so your choice of location is somewhat limited.
Welcome to Phase 2 of the Lunar Licensing Program. You are now authorized to enter the Arctic region and access its deposits of rare resources to implement new means of galactic travel. Your official contact person will give you more information.
Ice and snow, a rare sight nowadays, one you owe to the custodian's climate stabilization technology.
I'm Dr. Howard Young. I speak for the Arctic Custodians. First, allow me to be clear. We expect you to abide by our directives at all times. The Arctic ecosystem is very delicate. Respect these rules and we'll get along just fine.
All right, time to make some improvements.
Not exactly a warm welcome, but let's just proceed with Phase 2. We need Arctic resources for rocket construction, so we have to establish a base of operations on one of these islands. Set up your new location wherever you want. All of the islands are suitable.
On our way.
Ah, real glad you dropped by.
If you build a distribution center here, I can officially sign the island over to you. With the acquisition of this island, you earned the mining rights for this area. The Arctic Custodians will watch you like a hawk from now on. Their directives are strict, but you should adhere to them while building up your basic infrastructure. The heating standards alone will be a challenge.
All right, time to make some improvements.
keep an eye on everything here for you.
I hope you've read our building regulations.
I've never eaten real fish in my life. The polar regions are the only places on Earth where you can still find it in harvestable quantities.
Oh, hi. So what brings you here today? It's true.
Warning. Workforce too low to meet production quota.
This place doesn't provide much variety, but hey. As long as it stays.
Your production facilities give off enough warmth to heat your entire settlement, but without insulation materials, the effect would evaporate.
Oh, hi. So what brings you here today?
Warning. Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products.
Never guessed you'd be so conservative. Come on, make your voice count.
Bridge development authorized.
Yo, how you doing? Hot damn, sweet price.
Attention. Staff shortage, slowing down production.
Everything installed. Give it a try.
Your industry suffers from a shortage of workforce. This impairs productivity.
Fine, your settlement seems to follow our regulations well enough. You are permitted to continue the expansion of your spaceport within reasonable limits.
Well, that's exactly what's on the agenda right now. The Orbital Watch is still threatening the Union trade routes. You have to establish your own shipping docks at the spaceport. Very good. We should standardize the process.
I had hoped to meet you here. I know you are unlike other CEOs. You don't shy away from uncomfortable decisions where our environment is concerned. That's why I want to offer you this opportunity. You see, the Arctic is the only place on Earth where fossil fuels can still be found. Many corporations have tried to mercilessly exploit this source of wealth in the past and failed. The Arctic custodians are quick to show any companies the door if they raise even the slightest suspicion of polluting the environment. Yet these rusty carcasses remained here, many of them shedding black blood from old wounds. But we at Yusoyev Incorporated have offered to render them harmless for the Arctic custodians. With your support, I hope. I know you have much on your mind, so please don't get me wrong when I remind you about that task I gave you.
Everything seems to be in line here. Please proceed with dismantling the oil platform.
Ah, there you are. You move around a lot, don't you? No matter. I have a job for you, my friend.
Attention. Expansion of workforce recommended.
Your industry suffers from a shortage of workforce.
I can still improve that system. Just a little fine.
Your Arctic settlement is growing at a steady pace. The staff requirements for your spaceport's shipping docks should be met by now.
The climate. Earth's barely healed wound. Let's see what happens when I braid it.
Warning. Climate stabilizer network producing weather anomalies. External manipulation detected.
Systems not responding. Stabilization values approaching critical level. They have the whole climate stabilizer network under their control. You are responsible for this. It's the lunar licensing program that brought those terrorists here. Consider our support suspended, and keep out of our affairs.
Yo, don't listen to him. Man, we got nothing to counter these attacks.
Jorgensen is right. We have to interfere, official admission or not. Enact a hacking counterattack against the Orbital Watch's jamming stations. Or destroy them, if you must.
Preparations for spaceport upgrade completed.
This whole military bit isn't exactly my thing. Would you like to take over?
Looking for a good deal? I got nothing but the best. No way I'm gonna say no to a deal like that. The commune?
The combat data I've been able to acquire shows you have a good chance. Interesting. 3 military surveillance satellites just focused on that area.
Look, I'd go myself, but all the noise and shooting and stuff.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
Paperwork's done. It's yours. An ideal location for the next branch office. Well chosen.